Ladies and gentlemen, now we have confirmation today that Dr. Michael Morbius is going to be joining the game in October as the cheapest 7-star champion that they have ever offered. So you can get a 7-star Morbius right out of the gate if you buy and do all of the daily stuff for like the next 3 months. So I believe there's going to be like 3 back-to-back victory track events, which are essentially Marvel Contest of Champions version of a battle pass. And if you buy the triple bundle and do all 3 of them, again, to the best of my knowledge, each one has a Morbius stamp on day 27 of the pass, and if you get 3 of these by October, you can instantly purchase a 7-star version of Morbius as long as you're Thronebreaker or above. And this is actually a little bit of a surprise because I thought they'd actually gate this behind Paragon, because, like, you know, having a 7-star champion at Thronebreaker, again, they have like a very high base power level, and also Morbius is obviously going to be the best champion in the game. So I'm really curious, like, just like how good this character is going to be, because like straight out the gate, like a lot of the community is going to have this guy instantly as a 7-star character, because I don't see many people passing up a 7-star champion at $24.99 at the moment, especially considering you get like the 3 entire contents of the premium battle pass rewards, which we'll talk about, you know, what victory track 1 looks like, and then there's going to be 2 more of those. So yeah, overall, you know, if you're spending money on this game, man, you just burning it, you're incinerating it, you're throwing it into the void. But when it does come to value, if you are playing every single day and you care about getting a 7-star version of Morbius, this is probably overall the best offer that they have ever done in the history of the game, because not only are you getting a 7-star champion for $24.99, but you're also getting like 3 entire battle passes as well. So value-wise, it's an 11 out of 10. It seems very, very good, but again, you're blowing up your money, and I know a lot of people feel very frustrated at Kabam and don't want to give them money at the moment, and I also understand that point of view. So yeah, I'm just curious to see like how good Morbius is going to be. But if you open up the store at the moment, you'll see you've got the Platinum Pass, which is just for the first one, and a Platinum Triple Pass as well, which is for all 3 of them. And as a reminder, if you do want to get Morbius, you are going to need 3 stamps. So if you just buy the 1 pass again, that's not going to qualify you. And if you come in a month later when the first track has expired, you're also not going to get that. And you will also need to do the daily events as well. But if you don't do the daily events, if you're a very lazy whale, if you mess up, you can buy like additional like day checkers as well in bundles of 7 for like £5 or $5, and individual ones for $2 each. So yeah, just keep in mind, again, if you do want to get Morbius as a 7-star champion, you're going to need to rinse out all of this stuff. And yeah, just be prepared that you are going to need to do a little bit of grinding. So we've got the gold track. Now, if you don't care about like buying the bundle, mate, you're like, screw it, I'm entirely free to play. There's still actually some pretty good stuff. I assume this depends on progression level, but I'm not entirely sure. Just at the Paragon level, like every week, there is a free Paragon Crystal and also free 6-star shards as well. Some Mythic shards, T4CC Selector, and also a little bit of gold. So just, you know, even if you don't care about buying stuff, there's like additional weekly rewards, which are again, a nice little touch, man. Can't knock at the occasional free Paragon Crystal there. And also on the final day, day 27, there is also a 6-star Hero Crystal. Actually, I thought this was a Selector, but yeah, also a ton of additional resources there. So you can also get a another Mythic Crystal as well. So again, if you're just free to play, there's some units, actually 300 units on day 26 for free to play. A pretty good time, and also a small revive as well. Again, aside from that, there's nothing like super hype as far as I can see. Again, a lot of the juice for the battle pass related stuff is actually on the platinum track, because Kabam, they want to make that money and also get their retention figures looking quite nice. Okay, so let's have a look on like day 1. If you do buy the pass, again, you instantly get, depending on your progression level, of course, but the Paragon one, it's like a 6-star Hero Crystal. So just, you know, buying the pass is like an instant 6-star champion there, right off the bat, which is, again, quite a nice bonus. And then kind of going along, you've just got like a lot of additional resources. At the bottom, you have the No Fallen Pools Gold Crystals. So again, small chance at like a 5 or 6-star version of gold pool out of those. And still can be like all right for certain synergies. You do get some champion boosters. And then on, what is it, some of the days where you would get the Paragon Crystals, not only are you going to get the free one, but you also get 2 additional ones as well. So yeah, that's pretty nice. And there's some the Ultra Super Fabulous Crystals, which gives you a bit of units as well. So you get units on top of this, and also rare chance at a piece of the Fabulous one. So I think that's, what is it, 6-star version of Gold Ball there, I believe. But yeah, those are pretty nice bonuses, like pretty much every single week there. And there's also like another profile picture. There'll be a variety of those as kind of the event continues as well. Let's have a look at this one again. Pretty much exactly the same. So already, if you're buying it, it's like a 6-star champion. You've got 4 Paragon Crystals. There's like another, what is it, 2 in there. So that locks it up to about 6 Paragon Crystals. So just in terms of like, if you're outright buying the basic Paragon Crystals, it's like 1,200 units worth. And then I assume that's going to repeat. So that's about 3,600 units of Paragon Crystals. So that's about $120 just on the Paragon Crystals themselves, and not kind of factoring anything else, and not factoring, obviously, the big reward, which is the guaranteed 7-star version of Morbius. So just purely, like, value-wise, if you do want to spend money, this is an 11 out of 10 offer. This is the best offer, I think, that I can remember in terms of the quantity of stuff that you get, because it is pretty damn absurd. On top of the fact that you're probably also getting more units than what you would have got if you just bought units as well, because there's like, you know, on day 27 you got 150. I imagine that repeats 3 times as well. So you've got like 650 there. There's lots of days with like 30 units kind of trucked in on top. You've also got the what is it, additional Fabulous One crystals, which also have a chance to contain units as well. So yeah, there's just actually a really nice chunk of units that probably equates to about, you know, 1,200 to 2,000, kind of depending on RNG there. So yeah, I'm just trying to like piece together like the entire value of this. But it is good. But again, it does require that daily dedication, that daily commitment to come back, or the willingness to just go to the store and just buy all the days and get it done for you as well. So you know, there is that level of daily commitment there as well. But when it does come to these double track events, a lot of them, generally speaking, are very easy stuff that you get done most of the time quite passively, just playing the game if you're playing for like half an hour to an hour every single day. So yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how this one feels to farm and grind out. I think they're, you know, really pushing for like daily retention metrics with this one, hopefully to present to Netmarble to say, hey, look, we got this player base, they're logging in every day, they're spending a load of money, hey, can we actually get some funding to you know, fix our game and make things a little bit better than they have been for the last you know, few years. But yeah, I overall value wise, I like this, man. I really do like this. But Morbius, dude, Dr. Michael Morbius coming in straight away as a 7-star champion. I don't know again if he's going to be like a standard release character. It looks like they've gone for kind of a comic book version. Looks like, you know, he's kind of dressed as Ghost Rider cosplay in Morbius there. But yeah, I'm just really interested because I just can't think of a time in recent memory where they've like released a new champion and then given it out at such a high power level at this scale. Like, I'm just trying to think back all of the years, and there's just really like nothing that's immediately coming to mind. I can remember like various anniversaries where they've given away like 4-star Hercules and stuff, and that was pretty OP for like early game and people that were still progressing. But yeah, Morbius is a 7-star champion right off the bat, just after the champion releases for everybody that's grinding out this pass and, you know, whaling it up as well. Yeah, I feel like there's also going to be some. It feels like too good value that it's like, where's the trap? Like, where's the trap in this? It's gonna be like, everybody gets a 7-star Morbius, but by the way, guys, just so you know, unless you have him awakened via the ultimate It's Morbin Time bundle that costs $999.99, then his awakened abilities increases his damage by like 1,000%, and that's the thing that actually makes him viable there. So yeah, it feels like so good that I'm like, where's the scam? Where's the scam? Where's the rug, boys? When are we gonna get it pulled? But yeah, overall, it's interesting, this one. I think even if Morbius is an absolute dud, the bundle still definitely has some value there. But even as a 7-star champion, again, he's gonna open stuff like gates for a lot of people, especially because he's like Thronebreaker and like the Shooting Stars side event, which actually might help you get your first 7-star champion a little bit quicker, because you can go through all the 7-star gates as well. So yeah, this is a bit of an interesting one, but I'm kind of curious to get the community's reactions to this. How you feeling about this bundle, guys? Do you like this way of Kabam kind of releasing new champions? Would you like to see, something like this every 3 months for a new champion, where you buy 3 battle passes, you do it, and then you can get that 7-star champion immediately? Or is this something that you feel, I mean, obviously it is, but it's something that, further continues the divide between people that spend on the game and people that don't spend on the game? But again, I think the biggest problem and why that divide is such an issue at the moment is because they're chucking everybody down the same funnel in Battlegrounds, where there should be kind of 2 separate ones. One for free-to-play, where you have kind of balanced, normalized characters, and your kind of Giga Whale, very silly, ultimate pay-to-win Battlegrounds, which is the standard at the moment. So yeah, I feel like if they kind of fix that a little bit, it might kind of ease some of the community tension and concern, because I think free-to-play Battlegrounds are absolute ass, and what a lot of what Kabam is trying to do at the moment is shift the focus of your gameplay to Battlegrounds, because it is the area that they can monetize and incentivize you to get all the champions and grow out your roster as much as possible. So I feel like, just from Kabam's perspective, they need to find a bit of a better middle ground on how to actually do Battlegrounds, because like, going in as free-to-play, getting up to Plat 2, getting farmed by people with 10 times your account power, it's just not a fun experience, man. It feels really, really bad. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts. And if you did enjoy today's breakdown, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.